Shawty, hey. How you doing, baby? You good? You straight? You sure? Everything good? Okay, cool. So, I'm out here walking, taking a walk with the girls. And this little message came up on my heart and I felt like I needed to share it, okay? So, I know as like either new moms or, you know, maybe you're not necessarily a new mom, but you just had another baby or whatever. We need to get active, right? We are dealing with a lot at the house. We are dealing with the PPD. We are dealing with our bodies changing, our minds changing. We're dealing with a lot. The easiest thing you can do is get your ass up and take a walk, okay? That is like the easiest. Just, you can go out your front door and take a walk. So listen to me when I say this. I'm the type of person who loves to go to the park because at the park, you know, they got this little section. It's already marked off for people who want to walk. I know that it's a mile and I'm good to go. I walk that thing 1 or 2 times and I'm good to go, right? But in the event that I can't get there, I used to tend to stay in the house and be like, well, damn, if I can't get to the park, I ain't going nowhere. No, had to change that mindset. So what I decided to do, like many people do, you know what I'm saying, is get my ass up and go walking down my street, right? Now, I don't have no sidewalks, so it's a little nerve-wracking for me because I don't have any sidewalks. But even though I don't have that, I still decided to not let that stop me or hinder me at all, because sometimes all it takes is that one little piece of something, a little nugget of something, and it'll stop you from doing some shit that you really need to be doing. So I was like, nah, I'm not going to let that happen. We're going to still take this walk. We're going to still make it do what it do. I still want to get out with the kids and everything, but I don't want to walk that far. So I decided we're just going to walk right here around our little block. So all I do is I come out my house. I come up the street, down to the end of the street right there. And I bring myself all the way back, about halfway where you see that shade at in the street back there. Right over there. And we just make loops. I just do infinite loops, baby. Just loops. I am so close to my house, I don't even lock my door. Okay? The first lap that I try to do, I get my little child out, she be walking and shit. After that, she can't walk no more. She don't feel like it, baby. I'm gonna put you in the bottom of the stroller and we going. We rolling. Because mommy needs to get these rolls up off of her. Okay? And I need to do this not only just to get the rolls up off me, but to make me feel good. I'm doing a lot of things. I'm putting a lot of work in with a lot of different things. You know, tapping into some different energy. Tapping into some new creative shit. And I need to have my mental together. Now, as much as I would love to be at the park doing that little mile, as much as I would love to walk up and down the street, baby, we're going to do this loop. And we're going to have us a good time. And the babies is going to get tired. And mommy is going to melt some of these rolls up off her body. Okay? And that's what we're going to do, and we're going to be good. Get your ass moving. Okay? Now, with this working out thing, I had to be careful. Because for a minute, and we're going to walk, we're going to turn, and we're going to walk. For a minute there, I was only working out for 2 reasons. One of the reasons was because I felt like I wasn't looking good physically for my man. The other reason was because I was seeing other moms and people on Instagram doing their thing. And I was like, shit, I felt like I needed to bounce back as quick as they had bounced back. But baby, my body wasn't ready. And I couldn't do that. I can't be sitting there trying to live my life off of what somebody else got going on. So I had to get myself together. And this was another reason why I couldn't consistently stick to any of the things that I was trying to do. I could not even stick to a walking plan. I could not even stick to a freaking workout plan because I wasn't doing it for myself. I was doing it for other reasons. Once I figured out what the problem was, I got my little ass on track. And I am proud to say that it has only been about, I think we've done this now for about 4 days. Not necessarily in a row. This is the 3rd day in a row. But we've done this for 4 days now. I done got my ass out here with these kids. And we done took this walk and I've been consistent. Why? Because I decided to not do any of this shit for nobody else. Not my man, not nobody on Instagram, nobody. Not people around the streets. None of that. I decided to get my ass up and do this shit for myself. Once I was like, you know what, I just need it for me. That was all it took. That was all it took, baby. And I know you're saying, like, bitch, you could have said that shit a long time ago. I know. But I be having a problem listening to myself. I give out the advice, but I don't always take it. So this time I took the advice. And we out here in these streets. Me and my kids, we doing the damn thing. And we going to continue. So all I have to say to you is, if you feeling a little clouded, if you feeling like, you know, you need to get yourself together, get your ass out and take a walk. Get you some fresh air. You ain't even got to go that far. Walk to the mailbox and walk back in the house if you don't naturally do that. If you don't do that every day, do that at least 2 times a week. Start with 2 times a week. Okay? If you don't want to do that, if you want to go a little further, Go a little further. You want to walk to the end of your street, go to the end of your street. You want to walk 3 houses down, baby, make a goal. Make a goal and crush that shit. And then when you crush it, watch how excited you are to go even further than what you did. Watch how excited you are to do even more. Watch how excited you are to be consistent when you start seeing shit paying off for you and working for you. Because when you're doing it for other people, you don't get the results that you want. You don't. But when you're doing it for yourself, not only do you get the results that you want, but you get some results that you didn't even know that you had up in yourself. Okay? So, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for showing up for yourself. I love you. Take care of yourself. Drink your water. Mind your goddamn business. My water is right here. I'm going to finish up this loop. I got one more loop in me. And then we're going to bring it on in because it's been almost an hour and a half now. We've been out here. Mama is sweating. I fucking love you, bro. Take care of yourself.